here in this home opener. And now a chance. To meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig.
Into the box now, Ed Sosa. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Number 14 comes on now, and he has it one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Set to get his day started, Yasiel Puig, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Number 86 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Polanco is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 14. He readies for his first plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. And he is in there. Striding in, Matt Chapman. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning. He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Braves pick up a run on. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. And that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Popped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Now it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Runners on first with one down. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown two pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Into the box, number 36. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. At the plate, number 86. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In now, Roberto Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Digging in now, Kevin Gossman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Into the box now, number 47. 9-1-2 due up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ed Sosa is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's George Springer as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. In now, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Polanco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in for his second at bat, number 14. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground.
That's a ball.
Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Gallo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Now, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third. Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. 0-1, here it comes. 1-1.
Bases loaded, no outs, and they get 2 outs, and it looks like you're 1 out away from getting out of the whole inning. You got to come up with a big 2-out hit here. You don't want to walk away with the bases loaded, no out situation, and not score.
Throw to first is going to be in time. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gallo has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Chapman camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Number 36 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat. Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. Instead,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box, number 86. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Striding into the box, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kevin Gossman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So striding in, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Cozart will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Ed Sosa. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. This one skied out toward right. Gallo is there. One pitch, one out.
The right fielder, number 66.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Liner towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. Ready once again, number 14. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. That's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. So striding in, Joey Gallo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. Ready for another shot now. Matt Chapman struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Zach Cozart is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Seth Lugo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Polanco onto the grass. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Danny Santana will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Second and third, 2 away. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for. Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Jose Alvarez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Jorge Polanco will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time. His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 36 moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Kyle Berklaw
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Another one sent foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Frankie Cordero will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
This is pulled into right, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch. Daniel Hudson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ed Sosa. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that's in there for a strike. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Yasiel Puig is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. George Springer will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Number 86 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2, and he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was a ground out victim last time up. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Jonathan Scope would be next. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Kyle Ryan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Number 14 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
The count is 1 and 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He was looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A couple of walks for him thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 36 will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit hard to short. Sosa fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Third baseman number 7, Zach Cozart.
First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. He's set and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Matt Chapman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jorge Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality tape.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1
and
strike.
A curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now. Number 22 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he takes ball one. And this could be an at-bat to look back on when this one's all said and done. Tying run at third, but a double play would end the inning. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. On to first, it's a double play. Number 57 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 57.
Striding in once again, number 36. He flew out in his last at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 36 becomes the first out of the inning. Elias Diaz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Line toward right center. Number 14 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Ed Sosa, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Kirby Yates enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. And the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down one, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Ready for another shot now. Number 14. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. On the ground to third. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he loops under the ball and pops it up.
The 0-1 pitch. Out of play off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Gallo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Austin Riley will come on now and pinch run here. Jonathan Scope started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Gallo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom. Jake Marisnick will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Austin Riley will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Matt Chapman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but foul. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Nope. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Number 86 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Hanser Alberto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top